The pandemic could be taking a promising turn. New data suggests the nation's death toll may end up lower than originally thought. 60,000 deaths by August instead of 90,000. Experts say this is all thanks to social distancing, but Florida is not out of the woods yet. The state surging past 15,600 cases with more than 300 deaths as of this morning. Hillsborough County is the hardest hit county in the Bay Area with more than 600 cases.
And while social distancing is showing some promising signs and results in flattening the curve, many argue it's still not enough. There's still a debate going on about whether it helps to wear a mask out in public. The Centers for Disease Control is urging and asking people to wear them. Miami is making it mandatory. Could Hillsborough County be next? As News Channel 8's Melissa Marino explains.
The CDC, as well as local leaders, they're saying you don't necessarily need a medical mask. A homemade cloth mask like this, bandana, scarf, anything you have that will cover your face in public will help.
These days, we're seeing a lot more people wearing a mask. In fact, the city of Miami is now making it mandatory for people going out in public. It's been a back and forth debate as the World Health Organization says they don't help. The CDC taking a much different stance. According to the CDC, recent studies show a significant amount of people with coronavirus don't show symptoms. That's why the organization not only recommends 6-foot social distancing, but also a cloth face covering to slow the spread of the virus. Hillsborough County officials are asking residents to follow the CDC guidelines and wear something to cover their face in public. 8 on Your Side spoke with a local infectious disease expert who says he's never seen anything like this, but says it absolutely will help.
By and large, the spread is through the air, so a mask could be protective in that regard.
Again, Hillsborough leaders, they are asking folks to wear something to cover your face when you are out in public, although it's not yet a requirement. They're meeting today about the issue, and of course, we will keep you updated. Melissa Marino, 8 on Your Side.
And new models out this week are further suggesting we will see the pandemic peak in Florida sooner than originally thought.
Most of the data is starting to show now is that from the models is that the intensity of the peak is not going to be as large as was originally predicted without any of the interventions that we're seeing from the social distancing.
That data is still showing the state could see cases start to drop after April 21st. But experts say they are cautiously hopeful, and it will still take a lot of work on everyone's part to keep this momentum going in the fight against COVID-19.
This is all contingent upon people behaving themselves and continuing to follow the social distancing that we've been doing.
Experts warn that if people stop protective measures too soon, even as cases are on the decline, we could see a new surge of infections.
So the projected peak is still about 2 weeks away at this point, and that means cases are still on the rise as this is turning out to be a very important, a very crucial time for the state as it works to flatten that curve. And that's why Florida is partnering with the Army Corps of Engineers so that we're prepared for more cases.
The Corps of Engineers is working for that man right there, the governor, okay? And we're going to work side by side with the mayors, with the city leadership, the state leadership, the National Guard, obviously the medical communities. We are here basically on behalf of FEMA to be able to help out. But let there be no doubt as to where our loyalty is. When the governor decides how they want to do this and what their plan is, we need to be able to put this in the ground to be able to make sure that we're meeting that requirement.
Now, Governor Ron DeSantis says right now the Corps has a focus, and that is expanding hospital capacity.
Now it's 6:05, and another tool critical in flattening the curve is testing. And the Bay Area is about to get much faster at it. Starting today, rapid test kits will be available at some BayCare hospitals. Even more are expected to be available tomorrow. BayCare has been working to make sure all the tests are accurate before starting to use them. Instead of taking weeks to get the results, the kits deliver results within about 15 minutes.
With all this going on these days, 8 is on your side, and we are committed to finding something good to share with you each and every morning. While everyone is social distancing, it can be a little bit hard to personally thank first responders and healthcare workers. But don't worry, Meredith shows us how it can be done loud and proud.
Clap Because We Care is a global round of applause showing solidarity for healthcare workers. As buildings and residents have around the country and in Europe, Harbor Island has a nightly ritual of hitting pots and pans at 7 o'clock to honor frontline workers. The clanging echoes among the buildings, and we hope those working hard for us can hear it loud and clear. So is your neighborhood doing this too? Let me know about it. You can find me on Facebook at WFLA Meredith. It's really something good.
It truly is.
It is, and you know, that place is actually near TGH, so hopefully all the doctors and nurses at TGH can hear that and maybe get a little pep in their step and realize that they are loved.
Yeah, put a smile on their faces.
All right, well, times are tough for so many in the Bay Area right now, and with the stay-at-home order, you may feel like your hands are tied when it comes to donating to a family that might be hurting right now. But now there is a way you can donate without even leaving your house. This is called Driveway Donations, and it's happening on Wednesdays in South Tampa. All you have to do, leave gently worn clothes or non-perishable food right there at the end of the driveway.
A lot of clothes, a lot of food, so I think everyone's trying to do their part.
And those donations are now on the way to Metropolitan Ministries and the Spring of Tampa Bay. Next Wednesday, State Representative Jackie Toledo and her family, they will drive through Hyde Park looking for donations and then hopefully more neighborhoods across South Tampa.